is everybody talking about it, and I have no idea of what happened with Emiru, so today we're here to talk about it, and I chose this video that pops in my homepage about Vara Dark that has a long time that I don't react of any of her videos, so this is what we're gonna be talking about today. So the title of the video is Twitch is Emiru assault should get them sued. If their response is pathetic, well, as expected of Twitch, as always. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and let's appreciate the Twitch response to all of this.
Twitch has already been facing an apocalyptic amount of backlash because of Hassan, but now it looks like the Emiru assault is only going to make them look significantly worse because she is coming out saying that she has info that she wants to drop, that they didn't care about protecting her or protecting other streamers, and gamers are furious at this platform. I have a few different things to show off, but before I get into the
Oh, don't tell me. I had no idea. I had no idea at all, given the all recent drama that we've seen about, everyone that is always involved with problems with Twitch, for example, Asmongold, Tecton, and etc. No, I wasn't aware of that. Of course not. What surprises me is that Twitch is not protecting people like Emiru, that is part of, that very limited and special group of people that Twitch has a a special like of it, because yes, Twitch treats a lot of creators differently. This is pretty much clear. I guess no one can decline what I'm saying here. But if you have a different opinion, please let me know in the comments. I would like to know if you think I'm wrong in saying in this statement. I don't think I am. But yeah, it's just my opinion. But this is what shocked me the most, surprised me the most. Twitch doesn't give a shit to Emiru. That is what surprised me. For real. But yeah, let's keep watching and see how it goes.
topic. If you enjoy the content I create, check out the links in the description.
No. This is marvelous. This is a Mugalana. I think it's a Twitch. It's a tweet, and it's about Emiru with Asmongold reacting to it, and Vara Dark is talking about this tweet, and I'm reacting to it. It's marvelous. It's marvelous. It's very nice.
Description, join the community in my live streams, and consider supporting through Patreon or YouTube memberships. Now, this situation is absolutely insane. You would think that for an event this large, they would have proper security.
What is not insane anymore in 2025, my dear Vara?
They would have staff that's basically around every corner in case a situation arises, but that definitely wasn't the case, and now somebody has had to pay the price for that. And I know that this situation could have been a lot worse, right? Somebody could have died, but at the same time, if I was Emiru, I would never want to go to an event like this ever again, and Twitch does not seem to be taking it seriously. Now, we've known that they were a very bad platform for years at this point. They're not profitable. They're constantly facing backlash over the cash cows that they refuse to ban and that they keep around, even if it's to their detriment. Though this situation has definitely caused a lot of people to boycott them going forward. So Emiru has released a damning statement after Twitch assault. This is definitely my last TwitchCon, and I can't.
Well, I think it's the least she should do, and well, I think it's very good she done this. But I wanted to know to see what actually happened with her. Some people were discussing about this on X, and I heard a lot of different opinions about what happened, and I wanted to see because I looked at all of that very superficially. I have no idea. I didn't saw images or videos about what exactly happened with her at TwitchCon. So I would like to know that.
Imagine that she would ever want to go to any of these large events again, period. So recently, videos surfaced showing a harrowing assault on Emiru at TwitchCon in San Diego this weekend. While participating in a meet and greet with fans, the prolific creator was approached by a man who forcefully embraced her, attempting to kiss her in front of a crowd that included security staff. Now, What was so crazy to me was the way that this was even set up. So at events like PAX, for example, PAX East, what they will do is they will have the lines that are out in the open, and that gives the staff a way to monitor what people are doing.
Oh, I understand. So, like they didn't have those like, uh, places have a lot of different ways to do with that, like tracing lines or just like, I don't know. Here we call that cavaletes, mas but I don't know how it would be translated to English. But some kind of protection limiting the up until when people can walk freely near the creators and etc. or the artists or whatever it is. So it seems to what she's saying now that they didn't had that there, and the guy was free to approach her as much as he thought he thought he could, like, yeah.
Doing in line, how they're reacting, and then basically you have to walk into what is a curtain maze so that from the crowd and from the line you can't see the celebrity or the person you're trying to meet. And I know, right, it's just fabric, but at the same time it makes it that much harder for people to actually get to the creator. And then as you're going down the path of curtains to try to find the celebrity or creator, that is where there's security to like vet you one more time. And I don't know why TwitchCon didn't have anything even that simple set up. This is the problem when platforms bring together a lot of content creators because they feel like, oh, nothing could possibly go wrong. Everything's going to be fine. But you would think with the way that the world is now that they would want to protect people as much as possible. All it takes is one single unhinged person to completely change the shape of these events. It says it was an event.
No, and here you're I'm not trying to diminish what the guy said, done to her or whatever, but it was just a simple like trying to kiss, like an assault or whatever. But imagine it was something like worse, like some, I don't know, trying to actually, some unalive people in mass. I will state like this: unalive people in mass on that small places, like. Yeah. Imagine how much creators wouldn't be like unalived by that at just one place at the same time. It's freaking it's freaking crazy to think about. Like, for real.
That has been lambasted by attendees and viewers, with Twitch's management and security of the event coming under fire from numerous angles. In response to the event, she released a statement saying, yesterday the man who assaulted me and was allowed to cross multiple barriers at TwitchCon and even in front of another creator meet and greet to grab me in my face to try to kiss me.
Oh, so there were barriers. The guy just ignored, like, it happens as well, like, but there were barriers, at least she's saying. I don't know. I would like to see images, but yeah, I mean, I don't doubt that this really happened or whatever with Emiru or whatever. I'm not saying that, but I just wanted to see images of what actually happened because I see people talking about all the time and I didn't see because apparently there are images of that, but I didn't saw those yet.
Fortunately, he wasn't able to, but a lot of people have pointed out it could have been a lot worse. I'm obviously shaken up by what happened, and it's not the first time I've dealt with something like this, but to tell you honestly, I am more hurt and upset by how Twitch handled it during and after the fact. Like I said, I don't understand how he was
Oh, yeah, I want to see Twitch response.
Was allowed to make it to me in the first place. The security in the clip who reacts as my own security, it's true, my favorite and usual security guard was banned for holding a stalker's arm to bring him to police at a past TwitchCon, which is wild that after that happened, Twitch didn't put her security maybe like as a high priority. I'm not saying above everybody else's because every creator should be protected in an event like this, but you'd think that they would take extra precautions Perkins with her. However, there were at least 3 or 4 other TwitchCon security staff in the area who did not react and let the guy walk away, as you can see in the clip, since they don't even appear in frame. The woman who was walking me away is my own personal manager, and behind the booth, the only 2 people who were checking on me and comforting me were her and my friend. None of the TwitchCon staff came to ask what happened or if I was okay. They need to be sued. If you are going to bring creators together at an event of this size, you need to be allowing them to bring their own security teams. You need to be providing them with security teams.
But then I wonder, like, one way or another, even though Emiru is big and has and it is in multiple platforms, it's undeniable that she depends on some degree of Twitch. You know, she depends on. Imagine like she's suing them, and they just start to know to make confusions with her and etc. because of what she did, like suing them. And they would just like, not confused. It's like they would start to be picky with her and like go through the shitty guidelines of them, like search every single paragraph, every single letter that they can, you know, every single word to make her like be searching for reasons. And of course, if they want to find reasons, they will. Because the guidelines are made for that, for them just delete from their platform whoever they want without needing to you know, to give them much. I'm not saying that this is a Twitch only thing. It's YouTube as well. You know, Kick. These community guidelines, they are so marvelous. These stores, they are made to delete people at their will. And this is what they'll probably do with Emiru if she sued them, you know? And of course, even though she still have other platforms and all, this will heavily impact on her. Because even though all we creators, we know how shit Twitch is, our audience is still, not mine in the case because mine is all here. But their audience, will keep going to Twitch. Will keep like, if you disappear, they will just search for other creators. They will not follow you. They will not follow you. The ones that will follow you are people that are watching multiple platforms. Well, people that only they're or a Twitch only watcher. They will be only on Twitch. You know, that's it. That's the truth. You will lose audience. You lose money and etc. So yeah. I mean, I don't know if she'll have the courage to do that. I don't know.
You need to be taking as many precautions as possible. There are a lot of lunatics out there, and over the years, of course, we've all been talking a lot about how dangerous it is to be a political commentator, but even as somebody who is...
Come on, we are in the end of 2025. Lunatics are the expected, or the standards now. It's not their own camo, or they are the standards. You know?
On a platform like this, like Emiru, who isn't political, has faced major problems with her security. And for me, what is most infuriating about all of this is the fact that Twitch is not taking this seriously at all whatsoever. Now, we've known that they are a scummy platform ran by people who don't give a fuck about anything but lining their pockets. But you'd think that this situation would spring them into action. They would want to release statements. They would want to apologize. But the only statement they really released was a very embarrassing one. They said the safety and security of all of those attending TwitchCon is our highest priority. The behavior displayed by the individual involved in the incident yesterday involving a high-profile streamer was completely unacceptable and deeply upsetting. In line with existing TwitchCon security protocol, law enforcement and event security were on site and responded to the incident, but they talk about how they blocked this individual from returning to the TwitchCon premises, and they were banned indefinitely from Twitch, both online and in-person events. But Emiru saying this is a straight-up lie. According to her, the assaulter was not detained until hours after it happened, and was done so after her manager was pressing Twitch to do something. She also states that Twitch security did not step in when the incident happened and laughed about it after.
Oh my god, this is pretty much serious. This is so freaky serious. And we are talking about creators like the Emiru size that are bigger, like that they are very bigger. Like imagine the small ones. Oh my god, this is so freaking insane.
Afterwards.
We
This
don't
is
have any
absolutely
value
a
to them, as we already knew. But when we see this, we are always reminded that how discardable we are. It's not a Twitch only thing. Again, YouTube, Kick, all the platforms are the same thing. But it's it looks like it keeps getting worse each new year. You know, they are too much comfortable because they do not have like opponents. We don't have too many options of platforms to go from different. You know, like YouTube is most on-demand content, and Twitch is more stream. But each one has its own niche. But you don't have other platforms to go to. And you guys can say Humble and etc. For example, Rumble is banned in my and many other countries out there. You know, like you can, and even so, these platforms that doesn't have even near the same quantity of users. People just don't flock to there, like because the people who is watching, the audience, you guys, you don't care. Like I'm not saying everyone like generally, but I'm speaking about the overall platform user. He doesn't care if you disappear. If you, they will just flock to somewhere else. They will keep watching this platform because it's more convenient to them. This is what matters in the end. This is the truth. The creator is the discardable part of it. You know, that's true.
Torrent. This is absolutely disgusting. And yeah, she says that Twitch isn't doing shit to rectify the situation. I genuinely hope that she sues them because this is not okay at all whatsoever. And from what we understand, she basically was, I don't want to say forced to go there, but she was required to go there based on the Twitch show that she has. So it was in her contract. Even if she felt uncomfortable or unsafe leading up to the event happening, they still required her to go. There are political streamers on their platform that calls for.
So let me know if I understood. So they will have another event and another event, and she will be forced to go because she has some very exquisite and absurd like I forgot the name now of these toss that they have, like, but it's not toss. It's like LTA. I don't know if it's under NTA or something like that. But she's some under some exquisite terms of service like that, and she will need to appear, even though what happens with her, like, and oh my god, this is so freaking insane. Because I don't know how it works there, but I think in the moment that they fail to give her security and protection, you know, these contracts should be automatically broke, like, because how can she feel secure to fulfill her parts of the contract if the provider doesn't, you know, doesn't give her the conditions of working as of like provided this service as she was supposed to, you know.
For assassinations of sitting senators, they get single day bans. There are people who get assaulted on camera, and according to Smugalana, they got 30 days off the platform. Now, it does seem like Twitch has now changed their stance and they ban them indefinitely, but initially they were only banning them for 30 days, and all of this has led to an insane amount of backlash for Twitch. And again, rightfully so. You sexually assaulting a streamer should mean permanent ban, no appeal. Calling for political assassinations should be bans with no appeals, but they don't take situations very seriously, or they think that they can sweep them under the rug and everything's going to be okay, and we're reaching a point where that's not going to happen anymore. Here is one of the many threads on it. People are saying, if you're not a pedo, furry, or a terrorist, this website doesn't care about you. Sick world we live in. I think we have to accept that there's this very rooted and dark underbelly in entertainment, and while we might talk about all the weird things Hollywood stars do, there's also other outlets that cater to those habits because of Hollywood making it normal. Definitely the case. This is lethal to their business model.
I don't see lies up to now. I mean, they can be like half wrong, half right, or not so wrong. But it's true. It's true.
This is really a turning point for them from being a serious business model to being treated more like a Reddit.
I mean, most of it's like 8% at least.
Channel, and we know that Amazon has given them an infinite amount of money, but I don't really see a way that Twitch is going to be able to survive a situation like this, because over the years we have heard several times that they are not profitable. Twitch CEO confirms company is still not.
I really heard that many times. I think for over 1 year or so, that they are never like given profit to Bezos and Amazon. You know, like they are not giving profit to them. They are just giving like financial loss. So I don't understand how they keep working like this. Like I don't know. Like, I mean, I have an idea about the why, but about the how. I mean, about the how, but I don't understand the why, you know?
Profitable, but Amazon has been extremely supportive, and if they're not making money and they're only facing scandal after scandal after scandal, they can't expect to stay afloat for much longer, and I would not shed a tear if Twitch disappeared tomorrow. I know that it would suck for a lot of creators and a lot of people who either make a living off of this platform.
But yeah, but I mean, if Twitch disappear, it will be no precious to anyone, because all that audience that there is, they will flock to somewhere else, to Kick or to YouTube. And the respective creators, they will need to flock to those places as well. They will just they will just move together with the audience. It's different when is deleted from the platform and the platform is still there, you know? It's different. In the case if Twitch disappears, I think no one will have problem with it, I believe.
Or do it as a hobby. Either way, if I was a Twitch streamer, I would not feel comfortable on this platform anymore. They do not value the...
There is no such a thing like being comfortable with any platform. I'm not comfortable with YouTube. You never know the tomorrow on YouTube. You never know. Did you guys paid attention in the last few weeks? Twitch has been deleting channels out of nothing for literally no reason. Just the fucking robots of theirs decided to delete channels out of nothing. And also the copyrights, like people just creating random channels and copyright everyone, like they don't even own the copyright, just to dox people, get their information, or what else? And to gain money with other people's contents, you know? Like, because when they claim the copyright, you immediately stop receiving ad revenue for that video, but they are receiving in your place. So they are just stealing everyone with this, and YouTube doesn't care. Like, you see, for this and many other reasons, also, the 3 copyright strike system is so freaking idiot. And after that, you are permanently banned and cannot even build another channel from zero. This is so freaking stupid. YouTube as well is so freaking stupid. It's like they have too much freedom. They don't have opponents. And this is the problem. They are monopolies. The problem is just that. They are monopolies. They are too much relaxed. They don't need to worry about anything, you know? They own the market, so they do whatever they want. And they reach a point that they are not even caring to their customers. To you, my audience. They don't care about you as well. And the proof of this is the facial ID. The facial ID system is a proof of that.
the creators who care about video games and entertainment. They only care about giving a platform to people who voice absolutely disgusting opinions, put their fetishes on display for the world to see, and they're not worried about protecting their vulnerable streamers. Highest priority looks like it was their lowest one. Sue Twitch to ashes. Twitch should just be shut down at this point. They're paying others to promote murder. They're paying people to promote animal abuse. They're paying people to promote endangering children. Since when did anyone think they cared about safety, which is extremely true? They haven't cared, and they will never care. Will they actually come out and make some full-blown responses to this? Who knows? This one little statement on X isn't enough, and I know today Dan Clancy actually has a panel about the platform, so maybe he'll answer some questions, but he is a frat boy. He doesn't give a fuck about being a CEO. He cares about hanging out with these pretty female streamers and simping for them, and then apparently paying terrorists. So I'll be keeping my eye on this, just like so many people, but Twitch doesn't seem to give a fuck.
True.
And that is, I think, a very good reason why they need to be questioned as much as possible. And again, if they are not going to care about their creators' safeties, their creators need to find different platforms. But that's all that I really have.
I agree 100% with that. But the problem is not creators. It's like I said before, it's not creators fight other platforms. The problem is the audience doesn't go together. Even though you're always calling that, always, talk to them, hey, I'm on this platform, go there, subscribe. They just don't. Like the high majority would not flock with you. That's the truth.
Had to discuss in this video. Let everyone know your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this important and informative, make sure to give it a like, and if you didn't, give it a dislike. I appreciate your support.
Before we go any further, I want to take this brief moment here to thank all of you, my patrons, for the incredible support to my work here on YouTube, and especially my three-tailed fox Tire members, Wallony Wolf, Heath Rowell, Fenny Sylvy, Zalost, Taiashi, and Zaela Zhezzaia. Thank you very, very much. You guys are amazing. Also, thanks to all of you who supported me through Ko-Fi or Tron. Thank you very, very much. You can support this channel live and grow with just $5 a month and gain access to many perks. This is less than a burrito. Check out my Patreon. Link is in the description below. For one example, I am always asking people from time to time to join Discord, and other platforms. Now I had a Rumble, but now it's banned here. But people didn't join there as well. But okay, I cannot have Rumble anymore because I cannot access my country anymore. So yeah. What else? And I keep telling people to join Discord, for example, or that I have an axe. And people just, come on, I have like over 50,000 people monthly audience, and sometimes more, like from 50 to 100,000 people watching me monthly. And like almost 15,000 people subscribe to the channel. And I don't even have 1,000 people on Discord. And this is the perfect example. People don't follow. You tell people to go and they just don't. And of course, you guys have your own will and etc, etc. I'm just explaining the why. It's not like I'm complaining or anything. I'm just explaining the why this doesn't work. Yeah, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed and it was somewhat informative. I still wanted to see the video, the footage or images or whatever of what happened with her. I think I will have to search for in other place. I didn't saw yet. At this point, probably all of you guys saw already, but I still didn't. And I wanna know, so yeah, I will search out there. Vara Dark, always very much informative. Long time I didn't done a react out of her channel. I will try to bring a little more often. Thank you, Vara, for the insight, and thank you all my audience watching me. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Check the links below. Patreon, Discord, Skillfull Friends, and support me so I can get out of my terrible counter as fast as possible. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. And that's it for today, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. じゃあまたね